Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name's Liz and this is Let's Get Lizical, where we do everything card making. And today we're going to be doing week 4 of my Valentine Day card series. This is going to be probably the last day because the next week will be Valentine's Day. And I have other plans for cards coming out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just making kind of like a bonus card background. I cut my 12 panel background frame out of some brown cardstock from Michael's Recollection 65-pound line, and I thought, like, I've seen cards like this before where they kind of like cut out grids and make them look like chocolate bars. So I'll probably end up doing that with this. So this leaves approximately 1-inch squares. I did scale it down to 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. But I'm just gluing down those squares, and then later I think I'm going to cut out 3/4 inch squares, put on top just for a little bit more dimension. But what I'm doing is I'm altering this frame to, give it a new life. So I cut it so that it was a 3 by 3, so you get 9 squares, but then within each row I cut out an additional box. So I kind of combined box 1 and 2 on row 1, 2 and 3 on row 2, and then 1 and 2 again on row 3. And then I'm just going to be making like food couples out of the CC design stamp that I'm using. I will link both this stamp set as well as the digital files, because there's I believe CC Designs might either have the designer, I'm not sure, or they buy the designs from her, but I think it's Erica Designs on Etsy. She sells these as digital cut files. I think I have the digital cut files and this because I wanted to be able to blow some of these images up a bit bigger for some other cards. So I did purchase this originally, and then later on I found them on Etsy. So I'll just link both down below depending on what your preference is for coloring and printing stamps or stamping them. So I just ink blended the background in, I think it's like more of a floral pinks from Simon Says Positively Saturated Inks. I think it's carnation, peony, and rose maybe. But they're more like magenta pinks. So I just ink blended that for a background. I wish I'd sprayed a little bit of water along with this to give it that texture. But I ended up skipping that this time. And then I used that darkest like rose color for the sentiment, which just says we go together like ... and then you can add whatever you want on the inside. But I mean, I don't know what I'm going to put on the inside yet. I was going to either put us or something like great food or something like that, because it's all like food related on the front. So the inside of this card is not finished. I don't normally put things on the inside of my card, but I thought that this time I would need to add something, so I will add something later. But for now, we're just going to leave it as it is. So right now I'm just stamping the images, and I did, like I said, like 3 like food couples. So I did the donut with the to-go coffee cup, the burger with the fries, and the chocolate chip cookie with the milk. And we'll arrange those together after I'm done coloring. I tried to keep this to like pretty limited color palette. I used a lot of the red, a lot of the brown color combination that I used on like the fries, the burger bun, the like little cozy that goes over the travel mug. I also used it on the cookie, and I think the outside of the donut as well. So I'm just trying to like not put a ton of different colors in here. I think the only one that kind of like went out of the color scheme was probably the milk carton, which I ended up coloring a light blue and white, because that's just how generally I've seen, milk cartons colored. I could have actually colored this in like a light pink and did like a strawberry milk themed, but I wanted to keep it as regular, 2% milk or whatever. That's what I drink usually. But yeah, so I'll just play some music while I finish coloring these up, and then I will cut them out on my brother's Scan and Cut and be right back. Okay, so now those are all colored and cut out. We're going to arrange them on the card. I decided to separate the sweets with the burger and the fries in the middle. And I will be propping these up on a few layers of cardstock to give it a little bit of dimension, but not too much. And then I ended up coloring the center of the donut, just trying to match two of my markers up and then just layering them. The great thing about alcohol markers is that you can layer different colors and they'll give you new colors because they are transparent. You can even layer up the same color just to make it darker, which is properties that I love about alcohol marker coloring. But yeah, I also end up adding a heart to this. It's left over from some cutouts I did last year with one of my cut files. And then I added some glossy accents on the top of that just because that bottom area just felt really empty. A bigger sentiment maybe have gone better there, or maybe even just cutting this card down so that it was a square shape would have been cute, which I might do next time, who knows. But anyway, that's our card for today. I want to thank you guys again for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. Would you give your die cuts a new life by just cutting a few lines here and there? I think it really helps extend the use of your products. Please also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!